busy.
But
Do you have an appointment?
I don't need an appointment.
I'm afraid you do. Miss Colby cannot be interrupted.
She can be interrupted for this. I'm here to confess.
Confess to the role you played in the crash of Flight 149.
We've been through all that before.
Confess that you're a lousy father to Sky and Hayley.
Not to mention poor Adam Jr., who ran away to hide in the mountains of West Virginia along with his mother, Dixie.
Confess, you falsely accused my son of malpractice. But he tried to kill me. He didn't do such a thing.
Jake did love Liza. That's why you hate him.
That's why you're punishing him.
With this bogus accusation.
What an ego you have, Adam Chandler.
You shut up, all of you! Look, I think, since I'm here to confess, that what I have to say is that I'm guilty of not trusting Liza's in my love enough. Is that it? Is that what this is all about? I just have to say that I regret not cherishing what we had. Is that right, Liza? Liza?
Wrong again, Adam.
Joy.
You know very well what you have to confess.
Why do you want to go back to that? There's nothing that can be done about it now. It's over. It's in the past.
Some things are never over.
Leave me alone! Go away and leave me alone.
What are you yelling at me for? You called me, remember? Told Winifred you wanted to see me, she let me up. What's the big deal? Adam?
What did you just say?
I thought I was perfectly clear, but sure, I'll repeat the question. Why did you betray me?
Jim. Let's just slow down for a minute. You know, we both have been under a lot of stress these past few weeks. I think we need a time out.
What am I? Am I some 3-year-old who just tipped over the toy train
No,
set?
I just think you need to back up and take a breath.
What I need is an explanation. Why did you betray me? Why did you do this to me?
Do what? Jim.
Okay. Obviously, this is the way you play the game. That's all right. I can play it too. We'll play by your rules.
I'm not understanding what you're saying.
You see, I still have some friends in New York. Friends who let me know that some people... Excuse me. I can be more specific than that. A couple of people were asking questions about me. Very, very pointed questions. About where I used to hang out, who I used to do business with.
What kind of business?
Why ask when you already know? I mean, you did send Hayley and Mateo there, didn't you, to dig up some dirt on me? Brooke, you were the only one I told about the loan sharks and their threats. Only you knew that they planted explosives in my luggage, and only you knew that they wanted to whack me. So that leaves 2 questions. 1, why you sent Hayley and Mateo to New York to dig up dirt on me. And number 2, why you were trying to get me killed.
Off the record.
Any way you want it.
What do I think of Jim Thomasen? Not much.
Really?
Ever since day one, I've gotten this, I don't know, kind of strange feeling from him. It's sort of a negative energy wave.
Come again.
He's not on the level.
But he owns 1/3 of Tempo.
I know. Doesn't make me very happy. He's slick, baby. He's got too many fast answers. Half of them don't even match the questions. In short, I think he's a liar and a con artist, and he's got too many gaps in his background that give me the creeps.
Oh, come on now. Don't hold back. Tell me what you really think.
Sorry, Phoebe. I wish I felt differently. For Brooke's sake, she deserves the best.
And it's not Jim.
I don't think so.
Oh, dear. You know,
Brooke is such a brilliant and talented and loving woman. There must be somebody out there somewhere that'll match her. Somebody who can make her happy.
Well, for a while, Jim was there for her.
Yes, after the crash. After Pierce, dear Pierce.
Yeah, she needed him. She was vulnerable.
She's endured so much, that poor thing. I mean, losing little Laura, splitting up with Tom. And then this time, I was afraid maybe she really would break apart.
Well, Jim did, hold it together, keep her in one piece.
Yes, but at what a price. May I ask you one other favor?
Yeah.
Jim's been acting rather strange lately. He came by here this morning, scooped her up, rushed her off to heaven knows where. And, well, it was just very odd.
Odd how?
I just would feel much better if you would find Brooke and make sure that she's all right.
I'll do what I can, Phoebe, but I'm not sure Brooke will let me too close right now.
Oh, yes. She's always been too strong-minded for her own good.
Part of her charm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Listen, you gonna be okay here by yourself?
What kind of mischief could I get into in this chariot?
Don't start.
Oh.
I'll check in,
Thank you, sweetheart.
and then I'll tell you the story.
All right.
Okay?
Yes, I'm counting on you.
I never dreamt that Mateo
Would what? Go straight to the source. Mateo has been obsessed about this plane crash since day one. Why don't you broadcast my story into the entire world? What I told you was confidential.
I didn't betray you.
Here lies Jim Thomasen. He is dead, but not betrayed. I told you this once before, and I'm going to tell you again. These people do not kid around. They killed an entire plane load of people to get to me. How do you think they're going to feel if they believe that I've turned a national magazine onto them?
I'm sorry. I'm
What
sorry.
were you thinking?
I was trying to help Mateo.
Oh, well, let me ask you this, then. How does getting me killed help him?
Mateo has been tormented. And the feds weren't making any connections to anybody concerning the explosives, and Mateo had gone round and round with every airline official imaginable, and he wasn't getting any answers. And he's been grieving, and his family has been on the rocks because he won't let Adam off the hook as the one who was the cause of this crash. And I just thought that if I gave him another possibility,
I see. Yes, so you sacrificed me. That's...
No, I thought that if Mateo would stop casting his father-in-law as this mass murderer, then he could get control of his own life. And I never said it was a definite connection. I never said that. I said it was a possible connection. Possible to that loan shark.
So you're saying that you merely inflamed Mateo? Is that it?
No. Look, I never meant for him to go to New York. Who would want to get involved with that element? And it was crazy. It was crazy that he involved Hayley.
Yes. Crazy. Exactly the point. It is that kind of crazy that will see us all dead.
I know that. I know that. And I'll speak to Mateo. I'll tell him that he can't make any waves. He won't. I'm sure he'll let this drop. I'll make sure that he does. Jim, don't you believe me?
I don't know what to believe anymore. I really don't. You You've been so cool lately, so standoffish, leaving town, avoiding me.
I went to Boston. I went to visit
please,
Laura.
Don't do that. Don't drag Laura into this. There's something else going on with you. I mean, I'm not crazy and I'm not paranoid. Now, why don't you just tell me what it is you're thinking?
I've told you.
Brooke, you're gonna have to be honest with me. Because this isn't about some article or tempo. This isn't about some damned research project. This is about my life. It's about your life, too.
Yes. I have some tempo business I have to go over with her.
Perhaps I can help you.
Well, you can tell me where Brooke is if you know.
As a matter of fact, I do. She's right here.
Couldn't this wait, Edmund?
Is everything all right?
Of course. Why wouldn't everything be all right?
Oh, because I've been looking all over town for you, and I need your decision on the Harrison piece.
Since when does Brooke have to clock in at tempo?
She doesn't. Look, whatever's going on, you know you can always come to me.
Well, thanks. No, it's just, I deliberately took myself out of action today because Jim and I hadn't had much time together lately, you know, with Aunt Phoebe and breaking her leg and other things. So, you know, just wanted to have a few hours alone, that's all.
The Harrison piece can wait.
Great.
As long as everything is all right.
Never better.
Call me when you get a chance.
Sure thing.
Sorry for the intrusion.